can see why you're. I see why you are stressed, because you're no contest. 12, I can't confess. Drop racks, I'll clean my mess. Excuse me while I flex. Bad, that's to my left. You're bad with bad breath. For bags, I do conquest. Find bag, then I collect. No, that love. Like geeks know every spec. Both, oh yes. It's like I'm grandma, yes. PT rep that till death. Get back, I need 10 steps. Don't care who got up next. PT can't miss. Ain't heard no like this. Pull out my sheet. I got the bread to trick. I see your ex down bad. I think he need assist. So I went that mama. I no drama. I'm on my way to the tippity top. I'm so OP. Think I'm in up. B-O-B-M-O-B-G-A-N-G. Love me while would I stop? I might get bored and just get in the stocks. Shawty just gave me the. I love black girls that listen to rock. You think you're trying to put me this in box? This ain't for containing, you stupid little. Ain't no point in saving when let the skull. I'm so good at singing the way I carry notes. They frame what I'm saying. Treat that like pain is. This not a handout, we not relaying. Competition, all we do is dust it. I'm the type to hold the face. I'ma hold the hair up if she. You go looking like I'm really him with the this assumption. I was getting 5-star for my luncheon. Keep on giving me lip. I don't really walk anywhere. I'm a floating. I'm a real nightmare. Put your vote in. Gonna flinch in the start punching. I'm gonna keep on doing it until it's sucking.
6, that's up to you. I'll see you out there on the courts.
Welcome to a fresh new episode of NBA 2K TV.
Cause I refuse to find it. How you real, you cross me when you know I'm solid. Wonder how you feel, like is it on your conscience? So deep, the pain ain't stopped. Pain ain't. Lamar Jackson got a pocket. Weird, cause you used to play like Kaepernick. We got the past that sad to say, but you know I'm mastered. Do no peace treaties, it's forever up. The beat can your feathers up. Have a shorty said don't leave out. You ever seen your homies? I'm talking pain. Some of my look like Ruby Rose. Like Bay used the rose. No, you ain't love me, but tell them how though. Cause I noticed the bad acting like still in tune with the streets. See, I can hear the got me staying on point. I feel like Dirtyface. Hurt, man, I had to cut off my sisters. Almost on the fanny, blitz me for a picture. I'm paranoid, so proceed with caution. When I'm mad, I got an attitude like Steve Austin. My dog and we all lost. Ain't no more.
And I was 14 with a small locket. No more fair ones, now we all hopping. This shit got a kick, but it's not boxing. 100 on my body, that's a regular outing. Trying to net 100 million, I can't get it from browsing. I can't get it from scrolling, I used to get it from housing. On the 4th floor in there, and trying to give me 1,000 sneaker money. You know you lying, why you speaking funny? A fact, why you speaking to me? Put my phone on D&D for all the leeches. Touring foreign beaches and probably somewhere in Ibiza. Maybe on the road with Albie, 4 O's like an Audi. You know my rebels rowdy. Don't move me like a Lambo on South Beach, that's regular homies doing. When you up, they start hating, that's how the rhetoric get. You fall back, they try to play you like you never been lit. I had to attain everything my haters never could get. You probably had a little motion, but you ain't never been this. Top dog in my city, running like the mayor. Old friends fell out with me, they did me a favor. I had to fight 100 demons just to get to this paper. Sneak this and I ain't tripping, we gon' get with you later.
From a dope spot, jealousy came from me and my pops, cause he had no pops. Watching me close, get sad when you both pop. Thought assuming you grab, but it don't stop. Coming, just get your bag, no ops. Most of these out here just mad over women that they wish that they had. Never come around and get a taste of this living. You'll get addicted. I was broke too, but somehow I managed to fix it. Run around chatting about me and gonna make a always with different. I guess the don't trust you. You belong in the sewer, somebody should flush you. Nice and comfortable until the medics gotta rush you. Blocks I had to cut through there, we get hazardous. That an all-time high, that ain't the half of it. Trying to add it up in my head, but ain't no math with it. Get next to try to grab a pic, now they on some rapper. It's nasty, I ain't asked for this. I was just authentic with it. 95 South in a sprinter with it. Try to get next to you, usually if they could benefit it. Passionate dog, I need my kids to feel it. That's why I'm up early. Kids that get you stuck early. A long way from all that. Used to lose and then I found out how they hate a winner. Come out them, they pay for dinner. Word.
How I'ma bring it home? You ruin my day when I'm beating the road. Why you can't leave me alone? It's richer than me and your phone. You just wanna be in the song. Hard on my sleep to reading it wrong. I'ma come see you when I got time, even though I got nothing to do. Trust that I lost my mind, so I'ma leave it with dude. I'm on that one time, but I'm still reading the room. I'm on that one time, but I'm still reading the room. And make sure it didn't cross my mind, remember the fit in the room. Why you want problems with me? I'm the one gave you my heart with the key. Both take apologies, end of the year you got piles. Don't tell me you proud of me, even when you getting tired of me. At Fashion Week, snuck in my hand, and the Billy at 580, crazy colors in that. I got that in God with me, so security protect my friend. Wonder what gon' ride for me, and who put a price on again. I really hope she lied to me, cause I know the price to buy a friend. She said I'm leading her on, you took me shopping and leave me long. Wonder who read me wrong, wonder who really just good for the soul. How I'ma bring it home? You ruin my day when I'm beating the road. Why you can't leave me alone? It's richer than me and your phone. You just wanna be in the song. Hard on my sleep for reading it wrong. I'ma come see you when I got time, even though I got nothing to do. Trust that when I lost my mind, so I'ma leave it with dude. I'm on that one time, but I'm still reading the room. I'm on that one time, but I'm still reading the room.
I'm not in a mood, cause my flight delayed. So I jumped on a private jet and I'm asking a pilot the ETA. Lambo parked on a landing strip, everyone in my DJ paid. Why is my man talking about inshallah? These times he don't even pray. Why is my man wearing a Jesus piece? How did she squeeze in them jeans? Petitest waist, take time with it. We don't beef nobody like GBK. Woke up on the wrong side of bed, so he's gonna get. If I don't have my peace today, I love my young boy, I won't lead him straight. I'm stuck to little bro like PVA. Paid already, I don't need no hit song. We don't need ID, little bro 17 in the club, he ain't scrolling TikTok. F's just saw him up. Which one, who do you want, bro? Pick one. If I shoot my shot, matter of time till I get them all ticked off. Alright, we could go ban for ban.
We can go M for M.
$250,000 for the Maybach truck.
Double R with the factory rims. I got the 90, the years, the versions, the bribes, I'm really a threat.
It's got to the point that I don't even care. I got jewels in the safe that I don't even wear.
Bro, I'll do it for some shoes and some clothes. You'll see what it'll do for a necklace. Right trail look like a spider that's crawling $1 on just the accessories. She made me wanna go harder. I like a whole aura. I think I'm obsessed with her. Birthday, the worst way. He had a wish. I get right under their skin. I don't even try. I guess I can't help it. I'ma have love for bro for life. We talk or not, I step with him. Of course you could beat me at talking. Ain't no back and forth until we catch up with him. Ain't making the opposite mad. I done fell in love with it. You can't sell fish with a cute one. Make account look good. It's a new one. You the type like the type of computers. Got a mask, but he ain't no. Top 10, but she don't act bougie. Me and your friends, you can go to Aruba. Hit friends, it depend on my mood. Maybach van, this ain't no Uber.
We could go ban for ban.
We can go M for M. Mama got a body like Kim and them. Mama been killing that gym. We can go watch from chain to chain, the rings, I'm him. I done got rich, but I'm still with London and go to the ends.
We could go ban for ban.
We can go M for M.
$250,000 for the Maybach truck.
Double R with the factory rims. I got the 90 the years, the version, the bribes, I'm really the threat.
It's got to the point that I don't even care. I got jewels in the safe that I don't even wear.
Keeping it ain't nothing. You ain't gotta like it 'cause the hood don't love it. You ain't gotta like it 'cause the hood don't love it. Watch a young player do his thing down front. I got the whole block up. You ain't gotta like it 'cause the hood don't love it. You ain't gotta like it 'cause the hood don't love it. Watch a young player do his thing down front.
Nah, you know what this is. Tell them this is celebration, where the barbecue pits and the mini bikes, mini skirts, tables. Who got big six? Where I'm from, we do concrete backflips, flip flop back. Through the ghettos where I bring hip hop back. Real love me, they tell me the only speak for wayside of Central Bookings County. Up north, said I should have it if Scarface passed the torch. That's how they feel, Jack. Look, this more than rap. This that project haircut in a cul-de-sac. This is where Jose meet your quota whenever I put a quote on the track.
Keeping it ain't nothing. You ain't gotta like it 'cause the hood don't love it. You ain't gotta like it 'cause the hood don't love it. Watch a young player do his thing down front. I got the whole block up. You ain't gotta like it 'cause the hood don't love it. You ain't gotta like it 'cause the hood don't love it. Watch a young player do his thing down front.
From Compton to Baltimore, I'ma kill it. I buy a Morgan the minute. The public house, the plastic couch of a Section 8 tenant. The Regal window is tinted. The air conditioner broke, but I'm cool enough to ensure you my ride is an Eskimo, huh? And I peel off in the midst of getting my thrills off, and I thrive off energy from inner cities that we lost, huh? I'm putting the ghetto on top of my back, and I live in the back of the jungle. Lions, tigers, bears, oh my. Hear the siren, walk up. Engines on back of scooters, the real can recognize real, and we need to know just who you are. You are in the presence of many presents. Kendrick, the gift for the future, yeah, I said it. Good kid, mad city, mad respect, representing the hub, right.
Keeping it ain't nothing. You ain't gotta like it 'cause the hood don't love it. You ain't gotta like it 'cause the hood don't love it. Watch a young player do his thing down front. I got the whole block up. You ain't gotta like it 'cause the hood don't love it. You ain't gotta like it 'cause the hood don't love it. Watch a young player do his thing down front.
The homegirls tell me I'm so they can buy 'em some outfits. I buy their sons a pack of Pampers, some new Jordans. Give them the game, school them on what's really important. That's how I was raised. Had me 13, fresh off the porch. But I'm wiser now, showing my young there's other ways to get them dollars and funds. Coming down in an old school, so cool. Whip like a fireball, call it go cool. You don't know the tribulations that we go through. Put your ears to the speakers, I'ma show you. I paint a picture so perfect. Hit my CD, you see Mona Lisa in person. Courtesy of a hunter beat. Got my the essays in arm reach. One way.
Ain't nothing. You ain't gotta like it 'cause the hood don't love it. You ain't gotta like it 'cause the hood don't love it. Watch a young player do his thing down front. I got the whole block up. You ain't gotta like it 'cause the hood don't love it. You ain't gotta like it 'cause the hood don't love it. Watch a young player do his thing down front.
Yeah, yeah, it's my turn, I raise my hand. 100%, yeah, I'm all in. 100%, yeah, I'm all in. Act a fool like David dancing. Got my rock, I take my chances. Folks be asking what the plan is. I don't know till Father answers in his hands, just like the planet. We both floating, I'm just saying.
Yeah, we both know we ain't gon' stay here. We departing, relocating. Save me from my woes, I'm staying. Out of my sin, I'm a brand new man. Out of this book, got a brand new friend. Half the world shook with the words he said, cause the other one shook when he came from the dead. The dead, yeah. Honestly, yeah, you know it's him. I can see it cause I'm knowing him. When I speak, and you know it's him. Better notice him. It's my turn, I raise my hand. 100%, yeah, I'm all in. 100%, yeah, I'm all in. Act a fool like David dancing. Got my rock, I take my chances. Got my rock, I take my chances. This right here, I couldn't have planned it. But it's happening, this ain't magic. I done tried that, all that plastic. You know, guys that are made of fabric. I done felt my skin turn static. And then washed it all in tragically. I didn't know that was the cost. I think God, he paid that off. I was lying way too much. Satan always calling blows. He just jealous, I'm a son. Heard he lost again, that's tough. It's my turn, I raise my hand. 100%, yeah, I'm all in. 100%, yeah, I'm all in. Act a fool like David dancing. Got my rock, I take my chances. Folks be asking what the plan is. I don't know till Father answers in his hands, just like the planet. We
We're broadcasting from Chicago as the Bulls get ready to take the hardwood here at the United Center. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and two Hall of Famers. Doris Burke here at the table, and on the sideline, David Aldridge. For the Utah Jazz, they come into tonight after the loss to the Nets. You know, Greg, thinking back to the glory days in Utah, they went to back-to-back finals in 97 and 98.
Unfortunately, though, Kevin, that Stockton-Malone era, they just couldn't overcome the dynastic goal. The Jazz still searching for that first NBA title.
Here's Castle. Inside, just 5 on the clock. Here's Collier. Rebound, Utah. And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, earlier I spoke with the Bulls head coach. He talked about the challenges that come with playing against Lauri Markkanen. Coach said you have to know where Lauri is at all times because he's so effective playing off the ball. He's a knockdown shooter and a smart cutter, and he moves extremely well for his size. This team's got a lot of respect for the mobile 7-footer. Back to you guys.
Okay, David, thanks. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Yeah, high percentage look for Jordan. It has every move you could ask for in the painted area.
Goes up high for the two-handed dunk.
Straight rim rocker.
It looked like, Greg, for a second, like he might rip the cylinder loose. Good work defensively by Carter.
Yet another miss. Just 1 for 5. Not exactly an ideal start.
Pass to Collier. And it's Jordan with the rebound. And so Jordan will bring it up for Utah. And then slammed in by Jordan.
You won't find a much more entertaining sight. I call that slam dunk contest level.
Down low. Here's Carter. And then Carter with the jam.
Wow, look at how quick he flashes to the rim there for the finish.
Here's Jordan. And it's Jordan with the jam.
Yeah, the explosive doesn't even begin to describe it. Jordan simply flying.
And the first time out of the game called for Chicago.
contest.
Here's Castle. And stolen by Jordan. And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. And the layup's good off the glass. Jordan's got 10 points. And what's your take, guys, on the hustle sticks for the Utah Jazz?
Right off the bat, they're going after the ball, looking to jump into the passing lanes and create some steals in transition.
Yeah, they've also been alert and active on the defensive end, creating turnovers and turning those into points on the offensive end.
Oh, phenomenal alley-oop slam there.
They are taking advantage of a team that looks lost out there.
First team foul. Coming onto the floor for the Jazz.
Here's Castle. No good from the left block. Now Jordan. Buzelis grabs the board. Bulls trail by 6. And great for Buzelis. Basketball has been a part of his family for generations.
Yeah, how about that? Both his parents played professionally in Lithuania, as did both of his grandfathers. And his dad now works for the Lithuanian men's national team as a physiotherapist.
Bangs home the trifecta. 13 points in the game.
Wow, unconscious has he been this quarter. They're riding that hot end. And he's a skilled and willing passer. Vince gets to his teammates on time and on target.
2 minutes.
Over to the left wing. Back to Jordan. That doesn't go either for Jordan.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Quick job of getting up the floor and creating early offense.
You don't give the defense any chance to set up. Sometimes you just love an easy look.
Williams for 3. Chicago trailing here. Out to the wing. That's tipped. Driving in. And Williams slams it in.
He's going to put that one in his scrapbook. Insane dunk.
And now they're starting to rub it in. Build up a lead, and here we go, baby. It is showtime. And the Bulls call timeout here.
For your Chicago
1:16 left here in the first quarter. Johnson surveying the floor. It's Edwards on the wing. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
And he knocks down the first one. And when you talk to people about the Bulls, GA, Michael Jordan's shadow still looms large over this team and organization.
And Kevin, they haven't won a championship before or since he was in Chicago. They've had plenty of good players, Derrick Rose and MVP, Jimmy Butler as well, but the results haven't been there. That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Let's see if that serves as a momentum builder. What a great sequence for this group.
And the layup is good.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
To the middle, Filipowski.
That's just great recognition from your big man, right? Markkanen is going to find the open teammate and put it on time and on target. I love this guy's passing skills.
Left side, Edwards. Johnson outside. In transition, here come the Jazz.
Well, that's why they're in front. Aggressive play at both ends. Nicely done.
It's stolen. Fast break, here they come. 4 seconds left. Again, the Jazz score.
And this game already taking shape as an offensive battle.
Well, the fans love it. Coaches may not like the lack of defense, but boy, the rules promote scoring, no doubt.
18.
Michael Jordan.
The Jazz, 23.
And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. What do you guys think about the Jazz here in this one?
Well, credit their anticipation skills on the defensive end. They forced a number of turnovers.
And a few of those led to quick scores at the other end. Really active first quarter for them.
Tipped away. And they blow the whistle for a foul. He was trying to disrupt the fast break opportunity. And this is his first trip to the line tonight. The 7th pick in 2017, Lauri Markkanen. Almost a throw-in in that Donovan Mitchell trade.
That's incredible to think of now in the context of this guy becoming an all-star in his own right, Kevin. I mean, Markkanen is a 7-footer who's got efficient offensive numbers, like 50, 40, 90 type numbers. He is an uncommon talent.
Here's Boston. And the first shot of the night for him, missing. Pass to Edwards. It's good. Great play by Williams to set it up.
I tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch how he plays the game from this seat.
Edwards brings the double team. Here's McNeely. It's good from long range. McNeely's got the lead up to 7 now for the Jazz.
Well, if you offer no resistance defensively, he's going to knock down the three. It's really that simple, guys.
And that's out of bounds. Chicago will retain possession. Second quarter of basketball, about 1 minute played so far. Here's Williams. That one's in. His first shot this game.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Driving inside. And it's good for 2. And the Jazz lead by 7.
Well, you get exactly what you want right there. Clean look, right at the cup. Nicely done.
Offensive rebound. Edwards. And Edwards is right there. Edwards got 4 points in the quarter.
How about the anticipation and the timing there? He is all over it.
To the paint. A floater. Austin, no good.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
A shot by Williams, no good. Jazz leading by 5. Here's McNeely. The tray. Chicago grabs the miss.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far. Oops. Got caught in between moves there on his way to the rack.
Here's Boston. The Jazz with another miss.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
Here's the Jazz with the ball. Leading by 5. Next up for them, the Knicks, a road game in New York. That'll be the second on the road in the midst of this long 4-game road stint.
And the fast break finds.
I like that shit, baby. I like that shit.
They convert.
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Jazz. teams deciding to change it up. And Greg, you talk about toughness, a compete factor. How does a team create that culture?
Call it critical mass. When you have...
Oh, what a dunk! Look out below!
And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game.
Well, there's a swagger out there. You can see it on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either. Stolen by Carter. Jordan with the steal. Here he goes. And slam dunk by Jordan.
And there are nights it really doesn't matter what you do defensively. MJ is going to score, and this is looking like one of those nights.
Really like that work there in the paint. He has really established a low post presence.
Here's Collier. Michael Jordan grabs the miss.
Well, he's got to be embarrassed for attempting that one. You got to think twice about that next time.
Buries it from three-point range.
Well, the advantage they have right now is largely based on his play. What an outstanding night.
And the league limiting players from making public trade demands, which I guess makes sense. That's a big change from the past, isn't it?
Yeah, I think it saves franchises from being put in a tough spot. Keeps a player's trade value high, which helps the team they're leaving. Probably as close to a sure thing as you can have at the free throw line.
Well, as much scoring as Jordan does, the only thing he really cares about is that the team wins.
And the basket is good. Got it to go through on the contact, so a free throw coming up. A great opportunity for a three-point play. For Chicago, they have hit all four of their chances so far in this one. That's good from Vince Carter.
He does a great job of drawing contact and getting himself to the line, something he didn't do in the first period.
Jacks up a three. Rebound by the Bulls. And there's a minute 45 left in the second quarter. And it's sent back by Kessler.
This guy is a constant threat on the defensive end. Sends it back, Walker.
Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying to get back into a game like this.
Ouch, Greg, that is definitely an emphasis jam. A big apostrophe or exclamation point, maybe even a question mark. And the Bulls call timeout here. Bulls trail by 11. It's intercepted. Pass break. Here come the Jazz. Nobody near Williams. They grab their own miss. Here's Collier. And he dunks it down.
Just a terrific effort on the offensive glass. That's how they're going to cut into this league.
And Greg, a dunk like that is sure to give them a spark.
Yeah, just forcing the issue offensively. The great thing about Jordan, he does it while staying under control.
Misses from short range. Jazz leading by 11. And slam dunk by Jordan.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. They set the screen. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Yeah, easy call.
For Chicago, they haven't yet missed a free throw. 5 for 5.
And look back a season ago. They did a solid job at the line. About 79% of their free throws.
And working, Kevin, themselves to the line here in the second. A nice way to get your offense going.
He takes it in, and he lays it straight in. Jordan's got the lead up to 14 now for Utah.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Outside Williams. Pass to Collier. 4 on the clock. Kessler with the rebound.
All alone from mid-range. They know he won't miss many of those.
Oh, and the buzzer buzzer beater's good.
And give him credit. Good awareness of the time remaining.
And to me, the way you end quarters impacts how you end the game. It can go a long way between a W or an L.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Carter right side. Pass to Castle. Misses from close range.
Great rim protection to prevent him from converting. Beautiful.
Jordan. And he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time. The whistle blowing.
It's slashing there by Jordan. Gets up to speed in a hurry. Just impossible to stay in front of.
And both free throws good for Jordan. Bulls trail by 18. BB, one thing about Kessler, he will challenge anybody at the rim. Wow.
There's no question, Kevin. Walker Kessler is one of those guys who's not afraid to get dunked on. He is a rim protector of the highest order. He's going to win some, he's going to lose some, but he's always going to try to do his job.
Yeah, it's like he just keeps going up and up. Limitless vertical for MJ.
To the right side. From deep. And the Bulls with another miss.
Boy, that makes him 0 for 3 to start the second half. Not the start you were hoping for here.
And Kessler throws it down.
Exactly where Kessler gets so much of his offensive performance done. Right at the cup.
Another shot. And two free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. It goes on Cody Williams. Bulls have made 6 of their 7 attempts at the line in this one.
Number 34.
First free throw is good. Second free throw, no good. Utah leading by 21. Here's Jordan. And there's another one for the Jazz.
Getting it done on both ends, and it shows up in the score.
Well, what I love is the energy they're bringing right now. They're ignoring the scoreboard and playing hard.
Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over. We're about a minute and a half here into the second half. Carter down low. Williams with the defensive effort.
Oof, ugly start to the second half. They're still scoreless in their first 5 attempts.
And a wide open look for Jordan. Drills the three-pointer. Jordan's got 39.
I'll tell you, it's one thing to do this at home, another to do it in a hostile environment.
Boy, just sheer dominance, the ability to step into enemy territory and flat out take over. This is impressive.
And great hustle to turn that block shot into a fast break opportunity. Big time play on both ends.
Williams with the steal. It's stolen by Johnson. Shot to stop the run, and it's good on the way in. Collier's got his 3rd basket of the night.
Outstanding pass, on time and on target.
Jordan with it, and it's Carter picking him up. Back to Jordan. Offensive rebound. Pass to Markkanen. Back to Jordan. Jazz passing it around. Williams, that's good.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Here's Collier. And it's sent back by Kessler.
Well, that's just inconsistency from him, and it's happened all night, and it hasn't helped their cause.
Count it.
Yeah, and this is what happens when you have a scorer like Jordan on the floor. He attracts all that attention defensively, leaving guys wide open.
Here's Carter. Tries again. Rebounded by the Jazz. Jordan, that's for two. And he draws body contact. Looked like a blocking foul, and he was in the shooting motion. So he'll head to the free throw line.
The drive, the willpower of Michael Jordan is on a completely different level. He is competing every second he is on the floor and always looking for any way he can beat you.
And if they continue, Kevin, their outstanding free throw shooting, that'll help them seal the deal. Yeah, catching the defender there off balance. Jordan with the great strength to convert through contact. Let's see what he can do there at the line.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
And it's Collier missing.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Kevin, improving dialogue between players and officials is a priority. Commissioner Silver says, now with high-fidelity audio, we're all able to hear a lot of what's being said. Now we have to take into account the high-stress environment. But there has to be a two-way sense of respect. I feel it's an area where we can make progress. Kevin?
You know, the commissioner's always looking ahead and looking at every area, which is great for the game.
Well, as usual, this guy cooking on the offensive end, but right now, the other guys on his team have got to step forward.
There's 1:38 left in the third.
As if Jordan weren't challenging enough to guard. The little up fake there, putting the defender at his mercy.
Now let's take a moment to get your guys' take on the scoring so far for the Jazz.
They're looking to attack and transition every time down the floor, just wearing the defense thin at this point.
I think it's also important we have to acknowledge how many scoring opportunities they've created from their spectacular defense, getting a bunch of points off turnovers.
And it's sent back by Kessler. Here's Jordan. And slam dunk by Jordan.
And the way Jordan attacks, the ferocity of his drives, does an exceptional job scoring after contact.
And here's Jordan. He'll bring it up for the Utah Jazz. Since halftime, they've only allowed 5 points. For Utah, they have made a mistake at the line yet. 10 of 10. And the first one at the line is good.
You know, seeing an uptick in his trips to the free throw line, really, since we came out of the half.
Chicago making a switch here. Johnson outside. Good. The nice assist for Williams.
Have to love the ball distribution. Keep everyone involved.
Outside Jordan. There's the lob to the hoop. And Kessler throws it down.
And how about the communication between teammates on that alley-oop?
And that's what you need to pull that thing off.
Wow, he got whacked on that, which shouldn't be much debate there.
For Chicago, they have made 7 out of 9 when they've stepped to the line. Good on both. There's 38 seconds left to play here in the third. Here's Jordan.
Oh, look out. Wow. Strong finish.
No. Tell me we didn't just see that.
Oh, yeah. I think he's been practicing, GA, that one.
I'll tell you, that is a little bit of effort and a lot of work. How about the energy in this building off that play?
Foster, that's good. Foster's got his first bucket in this one.
And you're not going to pass up that kind of work.
And here's Jordan outside. Hits it from three-point range.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end.
And
88.
And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Well, a trend that we've seen over the past couple years is that the league is getting younger, Doris, than ever before.
And Kevin, that's a product of players starting to train seriously at a young age. And what they're training is their skill level, handling, passing, and shooting. The key here is, do they have a nuanced understanding of the game? There is where the growth has to come, but it is definitely getting younger.
Utah with the ball. Pass to Clinton. Nice ball movement by Utah. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
Second personal foul. First team foul. Checking into the game for
stripped away. And the Jazz pushing it up now.
Attacking and transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
The very definition of quality transition offense. If it can end at the cup, it's exactly where you want it.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
From downtown. Rebound by the Bulls. Stolen. Fourth quarter now. We're about a minute and a half in. To the wing on the left. Greg, we've heard some veteran players and coaches say the league is skewing too young.
Well, because of the salary cap, you're often forced to play some younger guys, and they don't quite have a feel for the game yet. So possibly the product suffers, but it also gives you a chance to develop these young players in your system.
Here's Williams. No good. They had a chance to end the run there. Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
That's just a terrific pass to beat the defense up the court, and that's exactly how you move the ball in transition.
We're in the fourth quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone. Pass to Carter. Driving the lane. Lays it up off the glass.
And so tenacious on the attack. I love seeing Carter go all the way on that one.
It's been all Jazz. A great fourth quarter, just giving up 2 points. And Vince Carter picks up the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game.
You know what? You've got to always be in control of your emotions.
Here's Jordan. Whoops, they pick off the pass. Here's Bruce Ellis. To the inside. Pass to Castle. 6 to shoot. Looking to end his cold spell. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
First personal foul.
It's on Lauri Markkanen.
Second team foul. At the line.
That one is off. Greg, a lot of parity around the NBA. You think fans like that?
It's a great question, Kevin. And there are trade-offs, but as a league, you've got to foster competition and live with the results. And the reality is, it doesn't feel better when there are more teams that have a legitimate chance to win it all. All the officials are all over that one.
And the first one drops.
Michael Jordan.
He makes 1 of 2 that time. It's Vince Carter on the wing. Pass to Castle. Jordan with it. And it's... Oh!
Wow.
Assist goes to...
And how about just floating to the rim on that slam?
Boy, when he gets up, I mean, he gets up. Here's Castle. Doesn't get it to drop for him. On offense, here are the Jazz. They're on a 12-3 run. And here's Jordan outside. Buries the long-range jumper. Jordan's got 6 here in this quarter.
There's a ferocity and intensity to Jordan, but he also has the finesse and skill.
2 minutes remaining.
The offensive rebound. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
And those second chance points really become almost like bonus points when you can get them.
Left side, Williams. Out left to the wing. It's stolen by Carter. Here's Collier. We've heard some players, Doris, propose that refs should be fined for missed calls, especially with the game on the line. What do you think?
Kevin, I couldn't disagree more. First and foremost, the level of accountability for NBA officials is unprecedented. And keep in mind, there is discipline for high-profile mistakes and mistakes of all kinds. Every single game, every single call is evaluated, and you see their progression in terms of, yes, they'll officiate in the playoffs, or no, they won't. We are right where we need to be.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout, big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for the Jazz.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
And so with this, they'll end up with their second win on the year.
And so they win their first game against this squad. It's a 2-game season series, and they'll be going for the sweep the next time they face off.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Jordan.
It was the kind of game for him that all scorers dream of, where the basket seemed as wide as a barrel.
It's been all Jazz. They've given up just 8 points in the fourth quarter. Quintman misses. To the middle. Picked his pocket.
Bulls foul. Number 34. Third personal foul. Third team foul. Jazz substitution.
Right wing.
11.
Fires from deep. And no good. Outside Carter. That one doesn't go. And so it's Utah easily grabbing the win.
See a hot girl, me a call her hello. If you see bigger the dance and the place get mellow, hear me I tell you. So me do my thing, chain do my bling. Skip me enemy, them me a little world thing. Camera, action, flame. When we outside, lock down your building. Bet me in ya. Jiff, jiff, jiff. In ya, jiff, jiff, jiff. In ya.